is gonna be perfect for him. Playing with fire here. Beautiful night to be collecting Rhea eggs. What the dog doing? This is what y'all wanna see. Goodbye, little fella. Here you go, Kuma. This is my dog Noodle. Bit my ear till it bled. Ooh, not that hard to catch and cook a hawk. Love you, I appreciate you. Go catch me a squirrel.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Urban Rescue Ranch. In the last video, we caught these hawks in our flight pens that were ready to be released.
But that's it, you guys. It's not that hard to catch and cook a hawk. Let's take them inside and put them in the oven.
3 hawks that either came in injured or as babies that had fallen out of the nest, and now they're officially hunting and ready to go back to the wild.
So we're going to take these guys right to campus and we're going to release them where they were. And now we're going to Baylor University, my alma mater. And just for the sake of educating you guys, I don't want to stress these fellas out too much, so I'm not going to take them out. I do a voiceover.
But this is the difference between a red-shouldered hawk and a red-tailed hawk.
The red-tailed hawks are obviously a lot less cringe. But all right, everybody, this is Baylor University. We found this little guy that we're going to release here, right over there in that building. So we're just going to go ahead and release him here. There's a creek right there. He was already flying before, so he's definitely going to be familiar with this area. Look at this. I'm really playing with fire here. But all right, everybody, here he is. We're going to go ahead and release this bird. This is actually our 3rd hawk release of 2024. But all right, little buddy, I love you. I appreciate you. Good luck out here, and go catch me a squirrel.
Skip it up and down.
Best feeling in the world right there, you guys. Best feeling in the world. Now he's getting attacked by a red-winged blackbird or a grackle. But that's all food for him. And those birds do not like him. All right, everybody, now I just need to release these 2. Got the perfect place for this red-shoulder hawk where there's a ton of pigeons. And we don't know exactly where the red-shoulder hawk was from. So I've got the perfect place with tons of pigeons and doves for these guys to hunt. Also, lots of squirrels.
And boy, does this guy not stop yapping.
All right, everybody. I might not be able to talk during this clip, so I'll do a voiceover.
By the stadium here, there's tons of doves, pigeons, and squirrels.
Oh, he stopped. Oh, never mind.
This is at the edge of the city and the college campus. And we also released the 7 foxes we had the year prior in the woods back there and along with some other places.
All right, everybody, here it is. There's a ton of squirrels and tons of pigeons in this area, so this is going to be perfect for them. There he goes. Back to the wild.
Where there's tons of little creatures for them to eat.
All right, everybody, now we are headed to La Vega High School, which is where this last hawk was found. Here it is, La Vega High School. Little guy was found near the football stadium, and we are right behind it. There it is. But it's a beautiful day here. And there's a big creek with a forest over in this direction. And I'm sure the little guy hunts lots of cottontail rabbits in these fields. All right, everybody, here he is. Ooh, okay, this little guy is finally ready to go back. This is right where he was whenever he got injured. And I'm sure it was the storms that came through that just kind of knocked him out of a tree or got him all discombobulated. Whenever we were taking care of him, he looked like he had a little bit of head trauma. But now he's doing really great. He's hunting on his own. He's eating on his own. Goodbye, little fella. Beautiful. He's probably just gonna fly right off to that creek where I'm sure he spent a lot of time drinking and hunting. Birds really don't love red-tailed hawks, you guys. But as you guys can see here, the local birds really don't like red-tailed hawks. Obviously, they can't really hurt them. They just kind of bother them until they leave the area. But pretty cool, huh? And now this little guy is right back where he used to live. Good luck, little fella. Also, all of these lights aren't working for some reason, but this little baby Roo and my dog Shlubu just kissed each other. And precious little Noodle broke a little hole in this glass, so now this is just his entire enclosure. I moved Gustavo outside so he could have the whole room. And until anyone gives me any other snakes or things like that to put in here, or other little sanctuary animals that we could have, I'm just gonna allow this little fella in the meantime to have free range of the entire room. And eventually this guy, even if he gets to 20 feet, won't outgrow this room. As you guys can see, Noodle is still a friendly little boy. I just need to handle him a little bit more in order for him to get a bit more used to me, but I don't like stressing him out. Hey guys, this is my dog Noodle. Just reading about Roblox right now. Okay, he's finally calmed down, so we're just gonna go ahead and walk down the stairs. So if this little fella ever gets uppity again, I'm just gonna take him up there and annoy him until he calms down. But obviously I had to remove Gustavo from the room that he escaped into. It'd only be a matter of time before this little guy eats him. Oh, I'm sorry, every reptile YouTuber with a retic. Do you give them a 300-gallon pond to swim around in and eat Oscars? That's right, fish tubers. I know this is gonna upset a lot of fish tubers. I wonder what this little fella's eating in here. Oh wow, look at this beautiful boy. I'm sorry, every reptile YouTuber. Is this nicer than what your 12-foot retic python enclosure is? And he just doesn't even care if I touch him. Look at this, you guys. He's just a happy little boy. What the dog doing? 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 And this little goober just bit my ear
ear till it bled. And if you guys are wondering, oh, Uncle Ben's got it made. He's got a baby coyote. No, he literally just bit my ear.
And I'm actually bleeding from that.
Hey, and I might just nibble on your ear if you don't like this video.
So look at him trying to drag the Minecraft squid under the couch.
These little guys are tough too. Look at how good he is at biting this. But I've been roughhousing with him a little bit and he's been getting nice and strong. He's still severely emaciated, as you can see. But he's getting healthier by the day. But all right, everybody, I have to give this little fella amoxicillin with every other meal.
Still giving him 2 cc's of this twice a day. But you can put this in their food or just put it right in his mouth.
He's been really good about taking it. Look at this. Yeah. There you go, buddy.
And once he gets that, I give him his little meal.
Oh, look at this precious little boy. And one time he did bite me when I was doing this, and then he actually clamped down even harder. He is still very, very cringe when it comes to food. I like to feel his tummy to make sure he's getting enough and to make sure he's not eating too much.
And my precious little Beaverton is safe and sound in his little den, where he doesn't need me at all times to be happy. Because he was sleeping in there, I'm going to go ahead and just leave him be. And I'm not going to bother him in here. But it is nice that all of this food isn't getting eaten by the ants, because these guys basically just eat leaves and veggies. Precious little creature. These little guys love hanging out in here on the twigs. I'm gonna have to put some fresh ones with leaves in here soon.
After that, I'll usually just pick a whole tree out of the ground and drag it over to the hawk enclosure so they can have some fresh foliage in there.
Who's gonna carry the boat? Look at this, you guys. This is a beautiful big spider web, but it's right in the way of an area that I need to drag a tree through. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab this end, fold it in for him. He keeps the bugs away. We like him. Then I grab my entire tree that fell down over there. Ooger bongo bean. Goodbye. Get out of here. And I grab this entire tree. You know, there's that David Giggins guy on Fortnite. And that David Giggins guy makes a lot of videos, but I don't see any videos of him actually carrying the boats or the logs. Oh, I'm sorry, David Goggins. And this tree is going to be excellent perching for any other hawks or owls that we get. And we have 5 right now. And I sure am getting bit by a lot of mosquitoes, you guys. But take a look at this. But see, guys, it's not that hard to lift a tree. You just have to go to the gym every day for 3 to 4 years. I might cut it right here and then put it in the corner over there, but I'm not sure. But this will be perfect for any of those little creatures, including the coyote. I just watched this thing eat 2 mushrooms. So if she dies, then it is 100% because she just ate 2 mushrooms over there. I assume that's what she's been doing though, because I've had tons of mushrooms everywhere. I did not know that kangaroos could just eat mushrooms. All right, everybody, it's the evening now, and now I finally have to go and harvest all of the eggs that Karen and Kevin have been laying around. Both of these are protected by something that wants to kill me. Also, I got this honeydew. I'm gonna try and swap it out for one of the eggs. But this is my precious little soldier boy. This is Kevin's son. Poke. Let's see if we can just slide this under you. Perhaps if I give him this honeydew, he'll let me take one of his eggs. Reach under there. Ooh, we got a few under there. It actually worked. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these or put them in the incubator. Look at this, you guys. This is amazing. Look at these beautiful big eggs. Some of these are probably developing, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them inside and candle them. We can put these right into the incubator. And these tiny little toads are everywhere here on the farm now. Look at this little fella. We've had a lot of rain, so there's triple the amount of toads there were last year. Look, guys, now that he's off them, both of the females are over here rolling them. Why do you think that is? They have a better chance of hatching with me than they do with him. And just look at this behemoth. But it sure is a beautiful night to be collecting Rhea eggs. And look at this, you guys. Just like the good old days. We're putting these dinosaur eggs in the old Brinzia. And I've got my automatic humidifier hooked up to this big old 5-gallon bucket. I think these guys will do just fine in here. And we also have a ton of quail eggs in here too. These little puppies are from eBay, and I highly doubt any of them are gonna hatch. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and feed that melon to those cappies. I put Soldier Boy's eggs in the incubator because I know he's already been sitting on them, and I don't want them to be developed if I eat them. But Kevin's precious little eggs, on the other hand, have not been getting sat on. This is all I do to keep Kevin away from me. I just give him a little feed thing, something to carry. He'll usually just run off with that for like an hour, and then I just grab his eggs while he's distracted and I leave. Uh-oh, looks like he dropped it. Also, let's just check and see. I think he also has one over there in that nest. Back up, little boy. No, oh! But all right, you guys, this is what y'all want to see. I love Kevin dearly, but I'm am too skilled now to actually be bit by him. I'm just too good. But as you guys can see, he does have a little nest right there. For some reason, these eggs weren't in it. Look at this precious little baby boy. Get out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one as well. Go candle them and see if any development is occurring. But that's it, you guys. It's not that hard to harvest rhea eggs. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and feed these to my cappy. Here you go, little fella. Why is he sniffing the baby's tail? They're all basically a part of the same family. Here you go, Kumala. Have a bite of these dinosaur eggs. Look at this, you guys. They're actually trying to bite them too. But all right, everybody. Some of these are rotten, so I'm not gonna eat them. But I hope you guys liked this video. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching my videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, almost forgot to tell you.